What's up, everybody? This is Azari Steel, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. Finally! You're finally doing, first of all, a video, and then second of all, a video on Dokkan Battle. But why now? I thought you were going to save your stones. Well, I was, but first off, I've been thinking about it. There's a lot of things that happened last week, too, and this one is actually, what happened last week is very important. Nothing sad though. But, so, I was thinking about it, and I was like, I'm going to be saving up my stones, and if I save up so many stones that I don't put out, I only use them on one banner, the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta banner, then by the time it comes out, I would have spent so much money and free stones, a combination of both, on that one banner that I'll be doing what I'm doing right now, which is like putting out 2, maybe 3 videos, and then not putting out anything for a long time because I use everything in one banner. And then when the other cards come out, I'm gonna want to try and get them. And then I was thinking, you know what? For Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan 3, I'll just try my best to get both. And hopefully I'll be able to get some dupes, but I gotta put out a video. But the reason I didn't put out a video last week, even like a gameplay or something, is because, believe it or not, last week I actually graduated from school. Not from college, but from school. So I was so excited, man. I graduated, and I was very, very, very happy that I graduated. So I was kind of just, not busy, but I was just, happy and celebrating, and I wasn't really doing anything that week. So I'm sorry about that. But that's the reason why. Also, I pre-ordered that Crash game, the Crash Trilogy, the Insane Trilogy, and I'm going to be doing some gameplays on that. So that should be, you should be getting some gameplay of that this week. I'm not sure exactly when it comes out, but it comes out on the 30th, so I'm pretty sure it will be this week. But anyway, let's get into some summonings. Now, as you already know, this is a double rated banner. And I was thinking about maybe just going on the Japanese side of Dokkan Battle and just summoning on that one. I was thinking about it, and first of all, I spend money on this one. I don't spend money on the Japanese side, so I want to save as many stones as possible on that one. And then second of all, this is a double rates banner. Now I always wish I can have this character or that character, but I never have them. But when this banner comes around, which has these characters on it, I never summon on it. So you know what, I was like, let me just try and summon on this banner. Plus, you can get some LRs off of this banner. You can get the LR Broly or the LR Majin Vegeta. So you never know, we could get some LRs in this. I don't think we are, but we could, you never know. Alright, come on. Oh, man, it's been so long since I recorded my video. I was supposed to turn down my volume to add some music. Right, just to get me into the swing of things, I'm gonna not add music into this one because that was way too long, and both of the soundtracks will overlap. Ooh, Super Saiyan 3. Now, even on a double race banner, you don't always get Super Saiyan 3. Come on, who is it? Yes, I never had him. I always wanted him for the World Tournament because he is great for Ki. So I'm glad I got him. Planning on using like maybe 50 stones. But I don't know, we'll see. Maybe a little bit more. Alright, come on. But yeah, sorry about that. I'm not gonna add any of my music into this. Cause like I said, the sounds will overlap and everything else. But did you guys see the new Dragon Ball Super episodes? Oh man, like, when was the last time like I recorded a video, and it was a week ago. So did I talk about Golden Frieza Return? I'm going to just briefly talk about that one, and then we're going to talk about the newest episode. Now, first of all, when Frieza returned, and I think it was episode 95. I think that's what it was, when he was killing the assassins. Oh man, he was destroying them. The animation was beautiful, and Frieza, as soon as I saw that, I already wanted Frieza to be back in the first place, because I love Frieza. But man, as soon as I saw that, I was like, I'm so glad. I'm so glad they brought back Frieza. Got Maju, never had him. I was so happy that they got Maju, man. I mean, not Maju. That they had Frieza. He was so awesome. And he was so evil, too. Like, he was really, really evil. Like, I didn't even know Frieza was that evil. I mean, I thought he was just, like, heartless, but he was just, like, some strong bad guy, and he was just supposed to be a bad guy. Frieza is actually heartless. Like, no joke. He was manipulating the gods of destruction, and the supreme kais of, I forgot which universe, but the universe where they have all the completely strong people. And then, like, the god of destruction of that universe gave one of the assassins his Hekai orb, which means, like, his destruction orb. And if you get hit by it, you're supposed to, be completely erased. Like, you just won't exist anymore. And they hit him with that, and then he just shrunk it. Now, he did have to try, but he shrunk it. And he used it for himself. That was awesome. Also, gotta get props to the assassin though, because he was pretty good with hitting Frieza with that. I didn't expect him to have a third one. He had a third one. When he threw the first one, I was like, that's not gonna hit. Frieza already knows he has it. When he did the second one, I was just like, why would you yell it before you threw it? That's so stupid. And then, I have him. But then he had that third one in the water. I don't know when he had kind of set that up, but that shows that, like, yeah, these are actual assassins, and they're one of that universe's best assassins for a reason. That was an actual good move. I had to give him props for that. But I had to give Frieza props for getting out of that orb and shrinking it like that. And then Goku, oh man, he was being so stupid by letting down his guard. I don't know what he was thinking, man. That was so dumb. He just let down his guard and got hit by Frieza. He knows how sneaky Frieza is. He is too relaxed. But I still love that episode. This I was going to briefly talk about it. I love the episode. The animations were great. He was manipulating everybody, and he's even planning to take down Beerus. But now, on to the newest episode. This is one of the cars I really wanted, because he Dokkan awakens into an amazing car. I hope I can get a dupe of him. How many more do you have to go? Thinking until we get like 130 stones or something. But anyway, the newest episode. Now, this one was good. I was so excited we finally got to it. One of the best things was seeing Vegeta react to Frieza being there. Like, they just started arguing right off the bat. Just like Frieza and Goku. But that was so funny. And then Whis made them all go into a circle. Like, they are like, you know how prideful Vegeta is. So they have to get teleported to the tournament. And he made them all hold hands in a circle. But because Vegeta waited, he had to hold hands with Frieza. And then he refused to do it. He's like, I gotta hold hands with Frieza in a friendship circle? I'm not doing that. And then Beerus just grabbed Frieza's hand. He's like, fine, just grab my hand. Are you happy now? And they finally went there. And it turns out they didn't even have to hold hands. Whis just lied to them and told them that they had to hold hands. That was so funny, man. I love that. I love Whis. Whis is a troll. Even though he was trying to build up their partnership, he knew what he was doing. Whis has always been like an instigator sometimes. I love how Whis acts. Also, the next one's going to be a group summit. I did not forget. But that was awesome, man. Now, another thing that I saw was I can't wait to see them fight. Was them interacting with the other Saiyans. It was so funny because Caulifla, I still love the character, but Caulifla or whatever Kale, whichever one is not shy. They were so sure. They were really sure that they are like the strongest Saiyans there, and that they're just gonna win instantly, like out of nowhere. Like, I don't know why they were that cocky. And it was just kind of funny because we know that they're not even that high. They're not even like that strong compared to Goku and Vegeta. Like when when Jiren and his team arrived. I think that's Universe 11. When their universe team arrived, they actually, first of all, they actually had that thing that goes across their head. Like, remember when Gohan became a Super Saiyan 2, and he had that little line, and like it's it's a very big power up. They had that, which they did not have in a long time, which shows you just how bad Jiren is. I was like, oh wow, they brought that back. Oh, you know Jiren's gonna be really strong. So they had that thing where they sense a power level, and I noticed that Kaba also noticed too. They didn't like actually do a close up on him, but they did do a close up on Vegeta and Goku. Let's get into the group summon actually. And I'm talking a little too much, but they had a close up of Goku and Vegeta, and they actually sensed his power level, and Kaba did. But Kale, or I think it's Kale, not Kaba is I think it's the female Super Saiyan Broly. Alright, hold on, let's put a pin in that, and let's do this group summon, alright? So we're about to pull down right now, alright? On 3. No, actually, let's pull down right now. Alright? Pull down, we're gonna let go on 3. Alright? 1, 2, 3. Damn, I was hoping he would stay in his base form. Yeah, that's okay, that's alright. But anyway, like when they showed up, she was just like, and Vegeta, you know how Vegeta is. He does not like being talked down to, even by Beerus or anybody. So it was so funny when they arrived. She was just like, oh, look at these cowards. They already are scared of Universe 11. They're not nothing to worry about. And then Vegeta's just like, what? I can tell they're gonna be arguing. Here's what I want to know. Who do you think is gonna, if any of the Saiyans fight each other, which Saiyans do you think are gonna fight who? Like, do you think the female Broly is gonna fight Goku or Vegeta, or do you think that Kale, which I think is her name, the one who can become like a Super Saiyan but who isn't crazy, do you think that she's gonna fight Goku or Vegeta? I feel like she's gonna fight Vegeta because you can already see that their personalities are actually a little too similar. It's not really that similar. She's kind of cocky and Vegeta is prideful, which is something you would expect from Saiyans in the first place. So I can tell that those two are gonna fight. And Vegeta already did teach Kaba a lesson, and I got a feeling that since Vegeta is the prince of all Saiyans, that the writers are gonna give him like the right of setting himself up as like the master of every other Saiyans besides, you know, Goku. He's gonna be the master of pretty much every other Saiyans that's in the other universes. Cause he already got Kaba to start calling him a master. After he taught him how to become a Super Saiyan. And I think that with Kale, you need to be stronger than her in order for her to actually look up to you or have some type of respect for you. So I think that she's gonna actually get wrecked by Vegeta, and then she's just gonna be like, oh, okay, never mind. I was just playing, and then she's gonna be calling him master too. I don't know about Kale though. Kale, which I think is the female Broly's name. She's kind of crazy. I don't know if she's gonna do that. But either way, I can tell that Vegeta is gonna be taking them on. But here's what I want to know. I want to know how things are gonna go out. I mean, gonna happen. I'm skipping ahead because I know everyone is expecting me to talk about Jiren. So, but before we do that, I seriously want to know, who do you think is gonna fight who first? There's so many people that Goku and Vegeta want to fight. Plus, you got all the other team members like Gohan, and like I want to see Krillin and Master Roshi fight too. I want to see all the Z Fighter fights and Piccolo. But like, who do you think is gonna fight who? Cause Hit is there. So like, who is Hit gonna be beating up? You can't just have Goku and Vegeta and like all the please be a bye guys. But you can't just have Goku and Vegeta beating up everybody because you have people like Hit there. So who do you think is going to be fighting who? Do you think that they're going to have Golden Frieza fight Jiren, or they're going to have Hit fight Jiren, and then Jiren might actually beat up Hit just to set like the tone for how strong Jiren is? I don't know. Like, what do you guys think? How do you think the fight is going to go? Now, we're going to do like we'll do two more, just two more. Now, Jiren was awesome. Jiren you can tell that he is a lot stronger than Goku and Vegeta. Myself and a lot of people, including, are thinking that that Goku and Vegeta might actually have to fuse in order to beat Jiren. That's what. Wait, hold on. Let me take my space. All right, we're really good. So we actually think that Goku and Vegeta might actually have to fuse just to take down Jiren. Jiren is that strong, guys. Like, as soon as he went up, first he went up to Topo, then he tried to say hi to Jiren, and Jiren was already behind him, and he was just like, get lost, get out of here. And then Goku didn't even see him go behind him, and it took him a little while to react and to like process the fact that he like teleported behind him. Then the other guys of destruction from the other universes who had destroyed the stadium in like a test fight before then, they were fixing it because the priest had made them do that. So they started, I think they was doing this on purpose. So they started just fixing the stadium, and the other fighters just had to get out of the way, and everyone was dodging it, and they were trying not to get hit, and Goku was trying not to get hit either. And Jiren just stood there, and he completely read the movements of how the stadium was going. He knew that he wasn't going to get hurt. Like, you can just tell that Jiren is going to be so cool. I cannot wait, man. Also, speaking of Krillin, I was just about to say this. So, that's pretty much it for this video. I still want to try and save some of my stones. But, speaking of Krillin, when they were introducing all the characters, Krillin's pose out of every other character's pose, his was the coolest, man. I love Krillin's pose, like with the destructo disc. I would actually make that like a profile picture or something versus like everyone else's introduction. Piccolo looked cool and everyone else looked really good, but Krillin's looked the best. That was amazing. I love his art. So I gotta say, I can't wait to see everybody fight. Seeing his pose being that cool, I was actually getting excited for Krillin to fight. I cannot wait, man. This is gonna be a really cool tournament. Also, they can't fly, and like they actually cannot fly. Like, not like the rules say they can't fly, and like they actually can't fly. So I wonder what's gonna happen when they get knocked off the stage, because it's like an endless abyss. So I wonder what's going to happen, because I don't want Krillin or any of the other Z fighters to fall down there, but I can tell some of them are. I know they had the Dragon Balls, the Super Dragon Balls, and they can wish them back and stuff, but still, like, it's an endless abyss. Like, it's legit an endless abyss. So I wonder what's going to happen. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. Also, let me know what you guys got in the group summon, by the way. But that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys liked it, please give it a thumbs up and share with your friends. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. And as always, you gotta have some awkward silence. So, just